Wiz family? What's up, Wiz baby? It's your girl, Life with Sophia. What's up, guys? How y'all doing on this lovely Wednesday morning? It is like about to be 10 o'clock. So y'all can tell that I'm still in my sleeping clothes because I decided to wake up and do a story time for you guys because I have a lot of story times that I can do, and I just been trying to drop consistent videos because why not? Like, I'm really trying to get on my grind. I'm really trying to, make it out there as a YouTuber. So I'm trying, y'all, but y'all gotta help me out. Y'all gotta support your girl. So before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and let's get into it. All right, y'all, so this story time is gonna be about when I almost got into a fight at my job. And the reason why I can do this video is because my parents know about this incident, but they didn't know that I was about to fight the girl. So we're gonna call this girl Bumblebee. We're gonna call her Bumblebee. Okay. So yeah. So I was at my job, and this job was the first job I ever had, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, it really stressed me out. So, I was young, and then I just, started doing stupid things, as a young teenager that I was. Because I was only 14 when I started this job. And, yeah. So, I was 14 when I started this job. And, we're going to call this girl Bumblebee. So, I was working with Bumblebee, and we're going to call my other friend, we're going to call her, we're going to call her Smiley. I don't know. Smiley and Bumblebee, okay? So, Bumblebee is the person you got to look out for in the story time. All right, y'all. So, I was working, and, regular shift, regular night shift. I did not have a car at this point. I was about to get a car like a little bit after this incident happened, but yeah. So me and Bumblebee and Smiley was working, and we was all pretty cool to my understanding. Like, we didn't have no problems, we didn't have no beef, we didn't have none of that. Like, we was all pretty good at this job. So basically we was working, and then me and Smiley went on break, and she went to the store that was right next to, and still is right next to, the job where we used to work at. And she went there because, I was stressed out. That was my first job and everything, and I started trying new things. You know how teenagers are. Some teenagers, we try new things to try to, get rid of the stress, the pressure, the depression, all that type of stuff. So, we was smoking and everything, like, not weed, but we was smoking like blacks and everything. And so me and Smiley was smoking on our break. And keep in mind, I was like, probably, I can't remember if I was 15 at the time when I started that smoking, but I know I was at that job when I first started smoking anything, was at that job. And just to put this out here, I do not this is not a video to tell you guys to go out here and do drugs or anything like smoking. If you do it, that's your business and your business alone. I'm not telling you to go out here and do this because of whatever is going on in your head. But if you do it, that's just you. So yeah. So me and Smiley was on break, and we was smoking because we was on break, and we was both stressing out of this job. Like, everybody was just, it was just a lot going on at that job. So me and Smiley came back from break, and this is around the time that my dad had already, like I said, because I didn't have a car, so my dad came to pick me up for work. So while I was inside with Smiley, I was doing something, probably about to take an order out or something like that. And after that, Smiley came to me and she was like, girl. And I was like, what happened? She was like, girl, she was like, Bumblebee told your dad that you was on break smoking with me. And I was like, stop lying. Because y'all, like, I'm not scared of, like, my parents finding out, you know, that I do stuff. And of course they do know that I did do stuff, like, then, and past relationships I used to do that. So, you know, they know that I have smoked this and smoked that. They know, like, it's no secret to them anymore. So they know. But yeah, so she told, Smiley was like, Bumblebee told your dad while you was right here that you was outside smoking. So while I'm inside, I'm like, you're lying. So at this point, I'm low-key kind of scared to even go home because this girl just told my dad that I was smoking on my break. But yet all three of us were smoking. Oh yeah, I don't think I told y'all that, but all three of us was smoking, like, on our breaks. So I was like, why would this girl tell my dad that? Like, what was the reason, the cause? Like, what did she get out of that? Like, did she think he was going to blow up at the scene or whatever the case may be? I don't know, but she definitely did not get the reaction that she wanted because, yeah, we're just going to say that. So I went outside and I was talking to my dad and I was like, somebody just came out here and told you something? He was like, yeah. He was like, she said you was smoking. And I was like, yeah, I was. Like, I wasn't going to lie or anything because what's the point? Like, it was no point to lie. Somebody already done rant me out that I was smoking on my break with, and keep in mind, I was with you. Like, I was with Bumblebee and Smiley. So it was like, Bumblebee, why would you tell him that? So then, after that, I go back inside. And I confront her about it. I'm like, Bumblebee, why did you go out there and tell my dad that? Like, what was the purpose? Like, you acting like I'm going out here telling your mom what kind of name you have in school. And I'm not even on that type of time. Like, I can get on that type of time, but I was not even on that type of time. Like, I could really just rant you out to, like, whoever I want to because you just like that. So, I was like, okay, I see where this is going. I see exactly where this is going. So, while I'm inside confronting her and all this, that, and the third, we got customers inside the lobby part, and then it was me and Bumblebee and Smiley, like, in our part where the people that work at in the parts, because it was like different sections. It was like cut off here, and then the customers are there. So I was like, okay, I see what type of timing this girl is on. So I went up to confront her. And then after that, I didn't want to talk no more. I was just like, okay, what's up? Because you just went out here and told my dad that. And you didn't have no place telling him that. Because you thought you was going to get a reaction out of him that you did not get. Because my dad, when he finds out anything about me, like, that he doesn't know that didn't come from me, he's not going to flip crap. Like, he's not gonna flip stuff like that unless it's like really serious and it's like illegal and like whatever the case may be. But he's not going to even do that because, I mean, everybody done had their days and their moments, and everybody done been a teenager, everybody done did this, everybody done did that. So it was just like he couldn't really get too upset because he used to do that. But I don't think he used to smoke. I don't even think he used to smoke. And I can't remember if he used to drink. But it's beside the point. This ain't about my dad. It's about me. So yeah. So I'm just like telling Bumblebee, I'm like, what's up? And my manager was telling me to calm down. I was like, no, because she just went out here and told my dad that I was smoking. When I was smoking with her and Smiley. And I'm just like, okay, I see what exactly is going on here. So then I'm taking off my skates and everybody in the lobby getting their phones out literally about to record me fighting her. My manager had slammed me down because he was like, she is not worth it. You're not finna lose your job over her. And so I was like, nah, bro, because what was the point of her going to tell my dad that? Like, you had the audacity to go tell my dad that. and that didn't have anything to do with him. On top of that, you didn't even tell him that you was with me. Like, even though that wouldn't have, changed anything, it was still a simple fact that you told him that I was smoking on my break. And he never knew that I was smoking. None of my parents knew. And so, of course, my dad told my mom, and they were very disappointed in me or whatever. But, I mean, there was nothing they could do about it because the damage had already been done. So, I was just like, okay. So, I'm just steady going back and forth with her. This is before my manager had grabbed me and slammed me in the back. I was like, what's up? And keep in mind, like, I don't want to tell you guys too many details because then y'all know, where this took place and anything like that. And this video is not to bash Bumblebee. It's not to bash her because after the incident had fully died down, we're gonna call this person the helper. Like, she tried to help the situation, not like the helper like slave helper, like the helper like she tried to help the situation calm down. So don't be coming at me about I'm talking about this girl was a slave. I didn't say that. But yeah, we're gonna call her the helper because she tried to help the situation die out. She made a whole group chat and she was just like, y'all need to squash this. And she told Bumblebee that she didn't have no right to tell my dad that because that was ridiculous, that was selfish, that was petty. Well, not selfish, but it was petty, it was messy, and it was no point in her doing that. So she made a group chat for us to talk in. We all had, squash everything out. But yeah, y'all, so that's really what happened in my story time of my first, incident at my job. Like, I literally was about to beat that girl face in, for real. Because why would you tell my dad that? And y'all, I was so tiny back then, but I didn't care about that. I didn't care how tiny I was, how nothing. I was going to literally beat her in. And my manager did not stop me. I'm telling y'all, when somebody was really trying to stop me, my manager was really trying to stop me. He didn't even let me go back up front. He did not let me go back up front. I had 2 managers on me to not beat this girl butt so that I didn't get fired. Because if I would have fought her, I would have got fired. She would have got fired. And ain't no telling us what would have happened. So it was just like, it's not worth it, Sophia. You need to calm down. Because y'all know when I really get upset, I turn into a person that nobody wants to meet. I get so angry and my face starts turning red and I'm just ready to fight. But I have definitely calmed down a lot. I don't let people try to get me to that stage anymore unless you really trying me. But other than that, yeah. So, like I said, this video is not to bash Bumblebee. The helper is not, because the helper, she did help us, calm the situation down. But I was definitely on Bumblebee. I was definitely on her butt because I was not playing that, because it just did not make any sense to me why she would do that. And then I left this out too. And then I started texting her because when I confronted her in the store, she was just looking at me like I was stupid. I was just like, it's not even that serious, girl. I told him, so what? And I'm just looking at her like, okay, so you think that, so what's up? What's up? And so I started texting her, confronting her and everything. And Smiley was like, she is scary, because literally I was going in on her. I wish I still had the receipts, but I don't even have that Snapchat no more, so I couldn't show y'all the receipts. But I promise y'all, this is not a made-up story. This really happened when I was 14 or 15. I started working at this job when I was 14, but I'm pretty sure I started, the smoking when I was, 15, but still at that job. Yeah. But yeah, and then after that, I told my dad, I was like, Daddy, you lucky. I said, everybody in this store very, very lucky. Because he was like, why you say that? I was like, because I was about to fight her. And he was like, why you about to fight her for? I was like, because she didn't have no reason to go tell you that. That was nothing for you to know. Even though, you should know, and know, the reason. But sometimes stuff should be kept to people themselves, like with the, you know, like it should not be something a parent does not need to know everything. Basically, I feel like that a parent does not need to know everything, because sometimes parents don't even know how to handle a situation with a child, with a teenager, adult. Like, they don't know what to say, and they can just make the whole thing worse. Like, so it's just best, like me, I don't talk to my parents about stuff I go through. I don't. And they get on me about that, but I don't care. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I don't talk. But I need to start talking though. But y'all, that's gonna be the end of this story time on me and Bumblebee. I don't contact her. Like, after the situation died down, I think she had got a whole new job and like everything. Like, she left. But yeah, it was just, that was a lot going on. But I probably was all over the place with this story time, but I don't really care. It's just something to drop for y'all, something for y'all to see. I'm gonna go ahead and edit it and whatever. But yeah, comment down below if y'all want to hear any more story times. I do have some more story times that I do want to share. Some will have to wait, only because I'm still living with my parents, but I'm working on that now, just so y'all know. I know y'all like, girl, we see that you got your nails done yesterday. You can stop the hand movements, you can stop with the claws, but no. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in my next video. When I pop out with the next video, who knows what that video will be about. So I really don't know what it's gonna be about, so y'all just gonna be as clueless as I am. But anyways, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on that post notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And I love you guys so much. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, so make sure you tell your family, your friends, your aunts, your uncles, your nephews, your nieces, everybody, your granddaddy, your grandma, everybody in the whole family to subscribe with Life with Sophia. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Mwah, mwah, mwah.